that's supposed to be removed from that town. And there was a group of other people who also gathered to stand up to those white nationalists, those white supremacists on the scene there. Once that initial crowd was dispersed was when the car incident happened. We now have learned one person was killed when that car rammed into the crowd of people, of people who were those counter-protesters standing up to the white nationalists. And right now, we've just learned a driver is in custody. We do not have an identity of that driver just yet as we work to continue to get more information on all of this. I want to bring in former Special Assistant to President George W. Bush, Scott Jennings, a Trump supporter, and Brian Fallon, the former press secretary for the Hillary Clinton 2016 campaign. And Brian, I'll start with you because you had a tweet that you put out just after the president made his remarks today saying the president is all lives mattering in a Nazi-fueled incident of domestic terrorism. Explain what you meant by that.
Well, there's an old adage that goes something along the lines of to be silent or neutral in the face of oppression is to side with the oppressors. And here, in refusing to reserve his harshest words of condemnation for the white supremacists, the president is essentially letting them off the hook. I mean, there was only one group that instigated these events last night with those horrible images of holding torches and chanting anti-Semitic epithets. That was the white supremacists. And today there was only one group that was on the receiving end of that speeding vehicle into a crowd of people, and that was the counter-protesters. So for the president to say both sides are at fault, I think is really letting the white supremacists off the hook. And you have to consider the chronology that led to the president's comments this afternoon. You know, he said nothing last night. He said nothing for all this morning. And then David Duke was caught on camera, and he was asked, you know, what's the purpose of this rally? Why are you guys organizing? And he said, we're doing it on behalf of Donald